Alright guys, welcome back, and in this video I am going to show you how to get the top level domain for a website. Now if you don't know what the top level domain is, it's basically this part of the URL right here. So not the protocol, not www, not this little directory right here. It's this piece, and at first I thought, okay, so we're going to have the user post an URL and then we're just going to rip out this. But what if it's HTTP and not HTTPS? And what if they didn't include the www? Well, then we get kind of complex. So instead, there's actually a module that allows us to do this really easy. And if you guys are like, why do we even care about the top level domain? We already got the URL. Can't we just use that for all the tools? Well, check this out. Whenever you run a Whois scan, which basically tells you information about who bought the domain name, look what happens when we try to do it on the full URL. It says, we can't really handle this full URL. In order to run a Whois, actually let me clear this out so you guys can see. In order to run a Whois, you need the top level domain, thenewboston.com. And then, as you can see, that is the piece you need to give you all of this sweet info. So that's why we need it, and now let's get to work. So domain name, since that's what we're trying to get, .py. Alright, so how the heck do we get this? Well, you need to go ahead and import TLD, and then from here what we can do is we can write get underscore TLD. And if you don't know how to import this, you can go ahead and use pip, or you can do it manually, or if you're using PyCharm, and if you go to Files, Settings, I was messing with my font so you guys could read it easier on YouTube, and right here. Alright, so under your project, whatever your project is named, go to Project Interpreter and click this little plus button, and if you just write TLD, then it's going to be right here on the left hand side. Now just select it and write, I don't know if you guys can see this, and then click install packages, or package, the button down here. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do it again, but that's how you install whatever you need to do. And also in the upcoming videos, if you ever see a package that you don't have installed, then just do that, whatever. But this is all you need to do after that. I'm just going to make it a function called getDomainName, and what we're going to do is we're going to pass in the URL. So essentially what the user is going to pass in is this right here, and it can, you know, not have this, it can have HTTP, it doesn't matter, and it just makes it a lot easier for the user if they don't have to worry about what format the URL is in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit domain name and get underscore TLD. Now the only parameter that this needs is the URL, and then we're just going to return the domain name. So again, this function right here, let me format this so it's alright. It's tweaking out if I don't format it according to the standards. So anyways, what this function right here is, it's a built-in function from this package, and all it does is you pass in the URL and it gives you the plain top level domain name. And just so we can verify that, if we just run print, what was it, get domain name. Alright, so let's run this real quick and check it out. So we just passed in this, the full URL, and it returned this, thenewboston.com. And of course it doesn't matter if the www is there or not. Let's run this. Boom, roasted. Look at that. So looking sweet. We can now allow the user, the end user that is, which will probably be us, to pass in any URL, and we extract the top level domain. Looking good. See you guys in the next video.